Hey, what's up, guys? Jake here getting back some Doki Literature Club. We just left the school with that girl whose name I don't remember, but she's a friend or something, and we're going home. Let's go. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, that's her name. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Who could forget Monica? She looks nothing like that first girl whose name I've already forgotten. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Yeah, probably. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, that's how life works. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's write a love poem. That'll work really well. It's time to write a poem. Pick your words carefully and pick your favorite member. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. I actually have to write a poem. I wasn't ready for this. Alright, made my poem. Let's hear how it turned out. Hi again, Butt Sky. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. I would never run away from cute anime girls, right? This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature chub, in case that wasn't fucking obvious. I'm pretty sure I said literature chub there, but that's close, right? I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Butt Sky. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Hey, whoa, whoa. I can read. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Neri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't even know if you plan to just come here and hang out or whatever. But if you don't take us seriously, then you will not see the end of it because we'll fucking murder you. Do you hear me, Butt Sky? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Luckily, they start with the same letter. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Butt Sky always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I guess we'll ignore the fact that I was in her room in the first place. And you almost set your house on fire once. Hello, I hear there's a story here. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Butt Sky can become really good friends, too. I mean, what? Sayori. Huh? This conversation's really good. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? What? For me? I mean, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? It's nothing. She just said, never mind. I hope it's not something weird like a bear trap. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? Just fucking give it to me, dude. I hope it's a dead bird. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Well, I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Just leave it up to me. Butt Sky's an expert at navigating social situations. Hey, dude, don't even worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, like, any nice gesture from you is a nice surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I mean, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Cool, a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. Wow, you really oversold this. It's a fucking book. They have those in the library for free. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. I hope it's fucking Dr. Seuss, dude. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, oh my god, thank you. I'll def read this, like, totally 100% read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you at your own pace. I know you're fucking retarded and can't fucking read, but, you know, there's lots of pictures and stuff. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, and Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I thought we were gonna read poems or something. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems annoyed by something. That's usually why people make that noise. I approach her in case she needs a hand. What's happening? You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? I mean, sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyways? I'm pretty sure you mentioned it yesterday, right? I heard you bring it up at some point. Yeah, yesterday. Remember, we were there. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Oh, right, I have a fucking tattoo that says I heart manga on my fucking forehead. How do you forget that? What's that supposed to mean? I see. It probably means you're a fucking loser, guy. No, I don't mean to offend anyone who likes manga out there. I watch anime and shit. You probably guessed that from this channel. Fuck it. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on one side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it from out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume back into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Dude, I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Yeah, dude, they've got layers. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's just terrible, or I have fucking awful taste. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Wow, fucking rude girl. She points to the classroom door. Thank you. I wasn't sure what door she was fucking talking about. Whoa, hey. I wasn't judging anything. Yes, you were. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Butts Guy. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right in my mouth. I mean hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Wow, that's a metaphor, probably, or something. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Or maybe she just likes touching the ground. Don't judge her. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Can't we, though? Can't we just put the chairs next to each other? Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I guess it's easier to be close like this. Oh my god, are we gonna make out? Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Cool, yeah, because that's the first weird thing that's happened today. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't really expect to be sitting close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. But I fucking did! I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read from the beginning? What? You don't go back and flip through the old volumes every now and then? Not really. Well, I mean, maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you even paying attention? Yes? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Wow, what a novel concept. I've never heard of an anime about that. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be plot, perhaps? Well, obviously, You think I would enjoy something that didn't have plot? I don't know, you're in this fucking game, and so far, no real plot has occurred. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy in an ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they all get into their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? I believe you, dude. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. It's almost like she's read these fucking books or something. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. Dude, I just meant I haven't seen you at your max power level, you know? Good save. Oh, this chapter seems like it's about baking. I'm literally already asleep. This is just a guess, but, is there a lot of baking in this manga? Oh yeah, 420 blaze it, dude. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that even matter, though? I mean, it doesn't. I was just curious. Since, you know, you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I definitely didn't base my entire life off this manga. I just happened to get into the baking around the same time I got into this manga. Dude, I've totally been there. I started watching, like, Food Wars, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna cook. And then I'm like, I can't do that. Like I would ever get into anything just because it's in manga. I would feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence, though. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, you could have gotten into katanas or something super cringy like that. Not to mention, she's, like, super good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, wow, this is adorable. We read for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. I'm reading or something. Are you super sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just, like, watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. I mean, if you say so, dude. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? No. What? Why is this being weird now? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? It means she's never done it before, you fucking troglodyte. Don't you share your manga with your friends? No, she's super embarrassed because it's cringy as fuck. Could you not rub it in? Sorry, I just got really excited and you're very cute. I mean, what? Cheese? Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown up? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser? No, you don't say. So I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But, I mean, probably it's harder for someone like you. Yeah, do you realize you incidentally just called her a loser? Ugh. Yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica, who was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, I mean, it paid off in the end, right? I mean, here I am, reading it, which is a victory, I guess, now. Well, it's not like this solves any of my problems. Maybe, I guess. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? I hope? Fingers crossed? Ugh. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Oh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! What? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, fuck. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? I didn't realize she was fucking Chandler Bing reincarnated. Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Oh, what? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me, or a foot, for those of you who know what 12 inches is. Oh, that's not her. Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? I mean, yeah, but it's your fucking book, dude. Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this garbage. I mean, this. Well, of course. It would take forever if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll fucking kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh, did I write a fucking poem? Yeah, I wrote a fucking poem. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Don't lie, the poem we wrote together, guy, was fucking lit as fuck. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Siri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf paper from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh shit, fuck balls, I wasn't ready for this kind of choice! Oh god, okay, you know, I really wanted to get through sharing this poem, but this is such a good fucking stopping place, I'm just gonna leave y'all in suspense as to what this poem turned out like. So I'm gonna draw this episode to a close here, so thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you like that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to tune next week to find out what this fucking poem ended up being about. I'll see you guys then.